Hello, my name is Roy Brown. I'm a research and education librarian here at the Tompkins McCall Library for the Health Sciences. I am also the VCU School of Nursing Library Liaison, which means I am your primary point of contact when it comes to having your questions answered about the library or to understand any of the services or resources that we have available. As your liaison, my main focus is to make sure that you understand what library resources and services we have available to you and how to use them so you can effectively find the information you need. One way I am especially able and willing to help you is to meet with you on an individual basis, which I'm more than happy to do either in person or online. Here at the library, we have a very effective program that will allow you not only to see my screen, but also to talk to me. And if need be, for me to be able to see your screen to understand exactly what you're doing to answer the questions that you need answered in order to be able to find the information you need. Another thing that I offer to students is I also will offer occasionally some online classes. In this fall semester, I'm actually going to offer some online classes in September where I'll cover things such as how to search databases effectively, how to use PubMed, how to use CINAHL, as well as how to use RefWorks, which is a citation management program that will especially be useful to you if you are writing papers. I will offer more information about these classes in a group email that will go out to all students in late August. In order to effectively access the library resources that we have available to you, there are a couple websites you might want to keep in mind. One being the Tompkins McCall Library main website, which you can see the address here and is also on the handout that I provided, and the Nursing Research Guide, which you see below. The main library webpage you see before you for the Tompkins McCall Library is one that has a lot of information on it. And I would like to point out a couple areas that might be of interest or of use to you immediately. One being in the top right corner here, the hours in which the library is open. What you will see displayed are the hours the library is open on the day that you access the library webpage. Aside from that, you'll also notice down here towards the bottom a research box. This box will be useful because what you'll notice is there are links to the various databases and resources that might be of use to you as you're trying to complete assignments, as well as the interlibrary loan link here, which will allow you to access your account if you should request something through interlibrary loan, along with a couple other things that might be of use to you. You will also notice in the middle of the page a gold box that will allow you to do a couple things. One, if you just search it the way it is, you'll be searching PubMed, which is a large biomedical database. If you come here to the drop-down menu, what you'll notice is that you can go to VCU Libraries and search the entire library collection. If you should do this, be aware that you'll not only get articles, but you'll get books and multimedia materials and many other things. Along the bottom of this box, you'll notice that you can also look for particular journals, particular databases, or you can just search for PubMed, CINAHL, and Web of Science, as well as there's a link for RefWorks. All of these are resources that are highly used here at the medical campus, and so they're here so that they're easily accessible. If you find this to be just way too much information, I would highly recommend that you use the research guide for nursing, which I have given you a link to on the handout that I provided. If you're on this page though and you want to get to it, all you have to do is come down here to the research box and click on research guides. And what you'll notice is here at the library that we have a lot of various subject guides for various disciplines that are on both campuses. You'll notice that they're all lined up in alphabetical order, and in our case what we're going to be interested in is nursing. Come here to the plus drop this down, and you'll notice there's a lot of different research guides that talk about nursing or touch on it. But the one that's going to be most important to you is this one that says nursing. When you click on it, what you'll come to is the nursing research guide. What I think you'll find useful about this guide is instead of having to wonder where or what databases or what resources are going to be most useful to you, what I have done for you here is I've laid it out in a pretty easy fashion in order for you to access what you need the most quickly. Down the middle here are going to be the databases that are most used to you in your time here in the School of Nursing. And along the top are tabs for various topics and areas that could be of use to you as you're going through your program. Of a special interest to you may be the tutorials that I have developed. You'll notice that there's a tutorials tab up here that has a drop-down menu that provides tutorials for various databases and resources. And over here on the left, that same tab can also be accessed by clicking on it. If you should do so, you'll notice that there are all kinds of YouTube videos here that will show you how to use various resources that we have here in the library, such as using the VCU Library search that I referred to earlier, and also how to make a request for an interlibrary loan if it's a resource that we do not have here in the library. There's also, and I'll point this one out lastly, a couple tutorials here about the Get It at VCU button, which is the gold button that will enable you to get to the electronic resources that we have here in the library for you to use and access remotely. I know I've gone over a lot of information in a short period of time. If you take nothing else away from this presentation, please know that I am here to help you, and I strongly encourage you to contact me if there's any questions I can answer or if there's any assistance I can provide. I wish you the best in your time here in the VCU School of Nursing, and have a great afternoon.